Hi, it's Brandon from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about exercise called the bent over dumbbell row. This is a great upper body pulling exercise. You're really going to get kind of a full body exercise from it though because of the position that it requires. And it's great for the back, lats, and traps. So with an exercise like this, you're going to want 2 dumbbells. And there's a couple things you're going to want to make sure your clients or your athletes understand. And the first one is going to be they understand how to hinge properly and they can make sure they can maintain a neutral torso while they're doing the exercise. If you think your client would struggle like this, regress the exercise back to like an inverted row or a chest supported row, something that's going to give them some aid and some feedback so they can still train the same musculature, but you're not going to put them at risk for being bent over in a position that they may struggle to maintain and have issues with. So just keep all that in mind with your clientele that you're working with. But chances are, if you're working with athletes or somebody that's pretty robust and kind of been away around the weight room, this exercise is probably going to be no problem for them to be able to perform. So 2 dumbbells, like we mentioned. We kind of talked about that hinge position. So what I like to do, start the dumbbells basically like I'm doing a dumbbell RDL. And essentially I am going to do a dumbbell RDL. I'm going to go down, hold that position, and then perform my row. So I'm feeling heel heavy, slight bend of the knees, push my hips back. Torso is parallel with the floor. Palms are facing down. And then what we're going to do, pull my elbows back and then get long. So notice that my back isn't rounding. It's not moving a bunch as I row. And I'm maintaining a good position. What I'm not doing is this thing. And I'm also not doing where I'm rounded like this. And I'm also not going like this. Maintain that position, pull the elbows back, and try to pull the dumbbells around your body. Just like that. Okay? So, as you can see, it's a pretty taxing exercise. Glutes and hamstrings are having to work. They're in a stretched position here. Low back's having to stay good and strong. Abs are having to stay good and strong. Lats and traps, rhomboids, all is getting good quality work in that position. Now, what you're going to do from a programming perspective, well, honestly, probably 3 to 4 sets of probably about 8 to 15 reps. I like to stay on the slower end personally myself, usually 8 to 12. I really don't want people bent over in this position any longer than they have to be. I do think it's good for them to be robust and strong in that position, but I also don't think they can do 20 reps in that position. As you can tell, I'm already out of breath from just demonstrating a couple reps, let alone if somebody has low back history or any kind of issues like that. Putting them in that vulnerable position could be an issue. So just keep that in mind when you're programming your sets and your reps. I personally like pairing this either with an upper body exercise, if I'm doing like an upper body day with an athlete or client, or if we're doing a full body day, usually pairing this with some kind of lower body exercise that's usually not going to tax the hinge position. So they might work great with a split squat. Going to hold the weight here and do that. Glutes, hamstrings, and quads are still going to get work, but we're not bent over in that hinge position already. So just keep that in mind. Or, of course, you could pair it with some kind of like abdominal piece as well. So you're kind of getting more bang for your buck and don't have to even worry about the glute, hamstring, hinge thing altogether. So again, phenomenal exercise. Just some key coaching points you want to make sure you have. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.